Schaffrillas Productions recently did a segment pertaining to his thoughts on Amphibia. In it, he and Patrick listed down episodes they deemed to be supposedly skippable. I 100% disagree. To make this perfectly clear, this is not, let me repeat, not a problem with Shaft not liking these episodes, as he is completely entitled to whatever takes he holds on these eps. Heck, I don't like an episode or two. Rather, I find this extremely problematic to the fandom as a whole getting a clear grasp of the show's full vision and narrative. Schaffrillas has a channel that boasts around 1.4 million subscribers. This means he has a vast and big audience, many of which are part of the general cartoon fandom. And I'm a little worried about the impression this would leave to either the current Amphibia fandom or those looking forward to watching the show in the future. So now let's take a look at the episodes in question. The episodes in question are Sprig vs. Hop Hop, Contagion, Lily Pad Thai, Groundhog Day, Croak and Punishment, Trip to the Archives, A Night at the Inn, Family Fishing Trip, Fiddle Me This, and The Big Bug Ball Game. Now, just going off the top of my head without rewatching any of these episodes, here are the story and character beats I can already find within them. Sprig vs. Hop Hop develops both characters and specifically getting to know the starkness of their differences. Contagion is honestly essential plot viewing, as it did a great job of showing how Anne still has selfishness within her by faking illness, while also showing it's begun to fade away the more time she spent with the planners. We saw how desperate she was trying to rescue them from what she thought would have been their deaths. Groundhog Day and A Night at the Inn gave us developments for both Sprig and Polly respectively. Snow Daisies and really showing how much she's been integrated to the town at this point, taking the role as the protector. Trip to the Archives offered us low-key but important steps in furthering the show's main plot. Family Fishing Trip introduced us to Sylvia and Sprig's feelings about his parents and the relationship they built with Hop Hop. The Bug Ball Game continues her integration into Wartwood as she competes in an annual game, and Fiddle Me This really showed what intentions HB had for Sprig's future, and seeing Sprig's desire to just live a humble life. And the first mention of Newtopia. The point here is not that you have to like these episodes or find them fun. The point is, from these beats alone, I think these episodes are essential to watch if you want to fully experience the character and the plot progression that this show offers. Whether you'll find them good or not is irrelevant. Like I said earlier, I don't like some of these episodes myself. It's just that, if you skip these episodes, you will fail to fully appreciate how things got from point A to point B to point C. If you fail to fully appreciate how things got from point A to point B to point C, then it would be harder to understand what makes the show great to so many people in the first place. To deny these episodes watches is to deny the part they have to play in Amphibia's big picture. Season 1 is the foundation from which every large-scale character moment and conflict is built upon. And relegating it as something to endure or get over with for something better is, in my view, a gross oversimplification. I'd end the video here, but I actually have a recommendation to make to all 5 people who will actually come across this video. If you want to listen to much better and further elaborations on the importance of these episodes than anything I could muster up, I highly recommend y'all to check out the Wartwood Gazette, hosted by my friends Thematicon, Nick, and plenty others. This podcast hosts the best analysis of every Amphibia episode I've seen by far. I leave a link to a small snippet of one of their episodes in the description, and if you're interested in seeing more, you can check out its playlist in the pinned comment. I'd also like to recommend Breezy's recent bombshell of a ranking video on all the episodes if you want to hear some really good analysis as well. Matt and the Frog Crew have done a spectacular job in bringing these characters and world to life, and I hope those in the Amphibia fandom could fully give every episode the attention they deserve. Oh, and Shaft, if you're watching this, I highly doubt you are, but if you're watching this, I don't actually have any personal problems with you, and if you have some free time, I'd love for you to check the podcast out yourself. Well, this is probably the only video I'll ever make. See ya guys, my name is Rick.